NFL. Tough loss on a game where the Browns made such big strides to get back in the game. Felt like they were going to win the game. The Jamal Adams hit off the helmet, the interception, and away we go. Browns defense played like Swiss cheese. This loss on Stefanski, run the ball, 2 minutes warning. You could say that there. That's very fair. Kevin, Stefanski, I thought made some good plays in this game. You could definitely argue why didn't he do that. The holding penalty against Metcalf, that was holding. I mean, grabbed his shoulders. This is on Kevin. Tough loss. They've had some wonderful wins lately. When you keep playing games like this, you're eventually going to get bit. You could definitely talk, but the thing is that appeared to me is, I don't know. I mean, they gave the ball to P.J. Walker to make a play in that play. He didn't do it. You got to wonder what happens if Watson plays in this game. But this defense is the other thing. This defense needed to make stops and couldn't make stops in big spots when the game was on the line. That's frustrating, too. We love this defense, and this defense played great. But, boy, the Seahawks went right down the road. Right. And that was a hold on Metcalf. It really was. Stefanski was fine until he threw the ball there. I agree. You can say that. He had good touch in this game with his play calls, though. And honestly, I mean, Adams made a play. P.J. Walker played about as well as he can play. Pierre Strong looks good. Ford looks good. Hunt looks good. Amari Cooper today was great. Had a great game. But the defense had a chance to make another stop, and when you're on the road like that, momentum sometimes can just get over with you. 6 dropbacks in 3rd and 3. Yeah, it's a lot. And again, he had good touch with play calls. They were making good play calls throughout the game. That worked. That one did not. I mean, clearly that one didn't work. And at the end of the game, it just became too much. We need to drive down the field and get out of bounds. What was the play calling at the end? The play calling, a lot of people are frustrated with the throw there. It is frustrating, in particular how the Browns run the ball. But I don't know if that one play calls it. Walker's not the answer. No, we need Deshaun Watson back. Look, Watson plays in this game, you get the feeling the Browns win. Can't win every game with backup quarterback. Agreed with that. Alex is kind of how I'm feeling. 3 yards, run the down ball. Look, again, fair. BKO, this team's been running the ball really well. On 3rd and 3, he gave the ball to Walker. Walker made I wouldn't even say a bad throw. Adams made an incredible play. And away we go. 13 players on the field. I'm done. I'm flying in from Arizona for the next game. I hope they turn this. I think they will, Jake. I think this team showed some really good things today. I like where the running game's going. Again, I don't know what to say about the defense though, at the end. I love the defense, but you got to make stops. Boy, the Seahawks went right down the field. Scored very easily. Off that pick, 3rd and 3. Hey, let's throw it. Yeah, frustrating. Too many big plays given up by defense. That's where I'm at, John Potter. I thought the defense gave up way too many big plays in big spots. In the turnover battle, you can't lose turnover battles on the road. Browns did. That was the game. How many times is Stefanski going to throw the ball on 3rd and 2? He does it a lot. It worked a lot today. Didn't work in that play. Why are we calling PA? 30 seconds. Not sure. Sorry, Walker's not the answer. I agree with you about Walker not being the answer. Defense gave up 14 the first half. Third, it's not the defense at all. K-Mac, when the game was on the line, though, game was on the line. You need your defense to make a stop, and the Seahawks went right down the field. Right down the field. I mean, they had no trouble. Had the game won. Stefanski runs even. I don't think that's the case, Charlie. You can't say that. You can see the Seahawks making a stop there. But again, putting the ball in P.J. Walker's hands, that's risky in that situation for sure. 3rd and 3, run the ball. You have to have a better chance. I understand that. Run the ball on 3rd down, boys. Even Sarah checking in. Chuck, D. Blair, chucking in 15 yards. I agree. Jay Wills had a bad game late. Towards the end of this game, Jay Wills had a lot of those moments where you can ISO him, and he had his hands on his hips. It was not good. Stefanski screwed up, probably lost the game. Play action with 20 seconds left is a joke. I agree with you about that. Nothing like Stefanski calling a pass play. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to watch. On 3rd and 3, you would love to see the Browns run there, sure. But was it awful and horrific? I don't know about that. Again, Adams really made the play. It wasn't that it was anything more than that. Meaning, like, Adams got up there, made the play, and Walker just threw the ball and play right on his head. What can you say? How you feeling now about Watson? Look, I want to see him play. He's got to get healthy. Again, shut it down and get him back healthy, ready to play. We can't keep relying on Miles and Hopkins to get us out every game. That's fair, But on that spot, I'm not just putting it on Miles. Defense has got to make a stop. Defense didn't make a stop. Defense has got to make a stop. A healthy Deshaun Watson, correct, yes. What has Watson done to make you feel like he win that game? I'll show you the Titans game. He looked wonderful. I'd love to see him in these spots. Why we call a PA call? I don't know, Matt. There you go. At least Pittsburgh lost 2. Do you trust Walker on 3rd and 3 running the ball to get the first? Yes, I do. I do, actually. But, again, he's going to get hurt if you keep running him like that, too. He's technically our 3rd string, not even a backup. Fire Kevin. Boy, everybody's ready to fire Kevin out of town. And I don't like Stefanski. I don't think he's a good coach. But even I was like, wasn't the best play call. I would love to see him run the ball. But, again, on this game, on 3rd and 3s, they were throwing the ball multiple times and successful. They shredded us. They really did. The defense Olayed it. I mean, really Swiss cheese in that last drive. The defense just disappeared in clutch moments. I agree with you, Popester. I agree. I think the defense really didn't play well. The losing turnover battle on the road is a killer. It is a killer. It really is. I would keep with Walker. I like Walker. Jerome Ford should have stayed in bounds. Yes, he should have. He didn't. I don't know if that, again, like these are little tic-tac things, but you're right. I mean, definitely should have been there to stay in bounds would have helped. But again, these are just little things. They all add up. I get that. Kevin always tries to get fancy, and it screws us. I don't think that was a fancy play call. I mean, on 3rd down and 3 in the middle of the field, it's not crazy. Again, it's not crazy to throw the ball there. A lot of coaches throw the ball there. I'm not saying it's crazy. I would have preferred to run, but I don't think it's crazy. Run the ball, D comes up. Well, the D didn't come up, though. Need that win. Need to stay pace. Very winnable game. They fought back to get in a game when they're down 14-0. I mean, that's what I feel like, too, John Potter. They showed a lot of guts, but, boy, they should have won this game. Had it right there. Defense, it would have been great to see the defense come up big there. Seahawks did nothing until that drive. Last place here. Come on, losing the next 4. I don't think so. Looks like Joe B and the Bengals are back. Yeah, it looks like that calf's healthy. The fancy's the reverse play caller. LB Browns does not like that play call either. I would have preferred the run there, too. I get it. I'm not going crazy, but I get it. I would have run the ball there, too. Get Jacoby Brissett. I would not do that. I would get another running back. Well, actually, the running backs for myself, they look pretty good. If we run the ball and it doesn't work out, people will complain about us being too conservative. Alex, that's kind of how I feel here, too. I would have preferred the run. I don't think throwing on 3rd and 3 is awful. I do not miss Baker Reed. Let's go get Jacoby. Okay, look. Pass the ball on 3rd and 3. I agree. I hear you. Again, I would have ran the ball there, too. I would have ran the ball there. He didn't. I don't think it's egregious, as some of you guys do. Everybody go get that quarterback, but who could you even get? I actually agree with that, too. All right. That's the ball game in a nutshell. Defense had opportunities to make stops in this game. Had big opportunities to make stops in that final drive. Couldn't do it. The turnover with the off the helmet play was the difference in the game. Jake the Snake, I think we can too. Tough loss. Walker is not an option. Can't walk with Walker. I agree with you, PK Rod. And they can win next week with Walker. After that, though, they're gonna have to think about getting Watson back if they can. There you go. I have to wrap it up here. Stay tuned on BelieveInTheLand.com. Stay tuned to many other channels. Tough loss for Browns. PJ lost the game. Say what you want. PJ had opportunities to win this game. B. Cato, he didn't make the plays, that's for sure. Watson in there, you got to wonder what would happen. You have to wonder. What would happen. Tough loss for our Browns. See you guys Tuesday for Knicks Cavs.